Hey guys, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum Randomizer. Last episode we beat Pegasus, and today we're gonna go on and hopefully beat 𝐒𝐔. So she's got wood monsters, or at least she's got the wood symbol. So that could be scary. The wood symbol has given us kind of a lot of trouble in some of the previous battles, including like last time we fought 𝐒𝐔, where we had to just destroy the symbol. Although, I think partially we brought like a pretty poor selection of monsters at that battle. Thing is, right, the wood monsters are both bulky and physically strong. And we're just bulky. And that's it. And like, even then, I feel like we're not even like insanely defensive or anything like that. Like, unfortunately, attack does kind of trump over defense in this game. As, you know, you'd have like 150 defense, but then the opponent has like 400 attack, so he still does 250 damage. But so far, she's got a big bundle of different monsters, which is more beneficial. That's beneficial for us, as I think she had 2 wood monsters and 1 water monster. Which, yeah, and 2 thunder too, but that's not very relevant. Alright, Performance of Sword, that's a good monster to maybe snag. Flame Manipulator. Kabuto isn't that strong. Oof. Javelin Beetle is very strong. It's gonna be level 9 too. 2-mouth Dark Ruler, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Kumotoko, and Cybersaurus. Alright, so like I think the one advantage is that like they both have kind of that, you know, they move like a rook. Or not a rook, bishop. They move like a bishop, so like half the spaces on the map are safe from those monsters, so we can abuse that to either completely bypass the monster or go for the symbol. Whatever we feel like it. Do we want to use Sengijin? I mean, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is just so expensive. Such a shame. I mean, Blue Eyes White Dragon is expensive too, but like, does it have better attack? I mean, it's a 15-point difference, 4 levels. I don't know how much he's gonna get after this. I mean, he's got his White Lightning once at the moment too, so like, it's not that obvious. I like Winged Dragon's just attack pattern. It's just really solid. Same kind of goes for you. We've got Lamone here. It's sort of just okay, but was like super defensive on the. Oof. Like, this is just way better. We should actually definitely consider bringing him. Considering the fact that we are facing a wood guy, bringing a fire guy makes sense. I think he's the only fire guy we have. I mean, I guess it doesn't make as much sense to bring Lesser Dragon and Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. If anything, I think I'll. Winged Dragon is really good on this map, though. I'll leave Lesser Dragon, and we'll bring you 3, and then we have like we basically no room if we bring any of these for Yellow Gaia. Is very tempting. I mean, Rabbit Horseman isn't that bad either. 40-point difference though. Where you go? Maybe one of you two. I mean, we'll bring you. We got 300 something left. I think we just had to go low, unfortunately. In that case, Mystic Horseman is not that. Nah. It's okay. It is what it is, I guess. We'll bring Time Wizard. I don't know, not that happy about the selection, to be perfectly honest. Like, that's also, like, an underrated issue of defense symbols, is that they really suffer from just not having enough MP to go around. Like, a lot of these monsters just have too high of costs. Because, like, on the weaker monsters, like, the defense buff is basically non-existent. Like, it is what it is. The buff is essentially non-existent. Alright, so we could put it Rocco Grotto in the diagonal or not. It does mean that he'll never be able to attack the thing, but it's not the end of the world. We'll place you here so that you're not in the diagonal. No, but like, the weaker monsters are still like very effective on symbols based on attack, right? But not so much for defense, which kind of makes a lot of the low-level monsters pretty unviable. I know I'm using a decent chunk of them, but that's mostly out of the fact that it's a necessity. Like, it's not like Time Wizard's gonna do a whole lot. Like, Time Wizard's got 112 attack. I'll say that Time Wizard is one of the better light monsters, at least at this level, but like, comparatively the Fire Reaper, who's got 170 more attack, like, Fire Reaper is literally our best attacker we have. I kind of just wish that that is one thing. It's just a little unbalanced. Like, defense is just way worse than attack. Alright, I think she just used like everything to get that guy out. She doesn't really have a very strong team outside of course, Javelin Beetle, who is that is certainly something. Right, look at those stats: 186 defense. Like, Fire Reaper is essentially the only one that can damage it over 10. The map's not even beneficial towards him, right? 300 and yeah, this thing just eats when it gets near. Although Zarasaurus and like Performance of Sword aren't that bad either. Honestly, she doesn't even have that bad of a team. Kanagabuto has a crap ton of attack too. But that's what you get with 150. But that's fine. I mean, I put the settings in on purpose for that reason. Because I sort of figured that the late game was going to be a lot easier. Or if we didn't do this. And you know what? I do also just kind of like a challenge at the end. It makes sense. It's kind of fun for Area 5 to actually be difficult. Because in the vanilla, it's usually like Ishizu is like, it's Ishizu and Pegasus who are really difficult, right? Or at least harder. Followed by the last three opponents not really being that tough, but you're also, I guess, in the end game and like in a setting of like an Iron Man, losses at the very last few maps are not as big of a deal because, you know, there's less maps you need to use him. By the end of the game, you usually have enough pieces to do what you want anyways. Kumotoko is the last one. I kind of don't think Kumotoko is going to do a whole lot of that 2x1 movement. Although this map tends to take just a while. Like this is not a quick map, put it that way. Let's see, are they in the same diagonal? Yeah, they are. That is bad for him. That being said, we don't have like fantastic options to like damage him per se. Let's see, you are here, you can go over there. You know, that's about it. Let's get my boys in there. Let's get the symbol more to safety, I suppose. I mean, with 119 damage, I mean, you're gonna do about like 50 damage, which is like a 6-hit. That's bad. Like, we're gonna definitely need to get a hit off with Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. I think the other monsters are generally pretty manageable. Oh man, we're close for that. If you were to move there, at the moment you'd be able to go over here and not attack anyone, but like I'm gonna put you over here. Should I? Yeah, I should. Get you forward. Get you over here. At the moment, there's nothing you can really do. Let's just see how they decide to go forward. That is more or less what I wanted. Although there comes Javelin Beetle, and I'm not that much of a fan of that. Because now I gotta be real careful, because Javelin Beetle just, you know, deletes stuff. 1, 2, 3. Alright, from that side we don't have to worry, but here, I mean, wait, are they not in the same diagonal? They're not. I think Komotoko's in the same diagonal, that's the thing. Alright, so standing here is actually relatively safe. Relatively speaking. 165. Yeah. I'm afraid that this is likely a death on Winged Dragon. $114. Yeah, it's a question of if that is a good choice or not. I don't really know if we want to do that. On the flip side, we can do this to do about 100 damage instead. You really do about the same damage, huh? Despite the fact that you have relatively similar attack stats. I mean, let's look. 1, 2, 3. You can stand here, but that doesn't mean much yet. Rockroar Growler can survive a hit from you. So let's just do that to start off with. And let's just make sure we don't put anyone in range, like the Celtic Guardian. How much health do you have? Yeah, I'm just gonna back you off. It's just Shining Friendship. So the only thing you can do is either back off or attack Rock or Grotto. You can go over here and hit nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. For now, at least. Yeah, if you were here, they could attack together next turn. Yeah, we'll see. Larva's was 424 attack, can, like, you know, technically survive an attack, but, like, I don't think it's worth it. End turn. Alright. That happens. You survive. Very nice. Very important, to be honest. This guy decides to come in, which is kind of annoying, but you know, just don't stand as diagonal. It's kind of the same applies here. Just saying, just seeing, right? I do not think anyone's in range. I mean, you're in the same range as them. That's like really unfortunate for them. Or them, him. Alright, we can get rid of Kani Kabuto. That's the first step, I suppose. You know, we're probably not going to be seeing Javelin Beetle's attack animation because, like, come on now. We're not stupid. But we definitely got lucky about the fact that, like, Kumotoko, Javelin Beetle, and Twin-Headed Behemoth are all three on the exact same diagonal. So, none of them can hit us. Performers of Sword might be able to hit us though. 1, 2, 3, no, not yet at least. Flame Manipulator I know doesn't get over there. Alright, Cybersaurus is what? 2x3. Not terrible, but also like not game changing for now. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you still happen to not stand in the same diagonal, which is good. I mean, that's 10 damage. It's not that worth it. Let's just start off with making sure everyone's safe. And then Celtic Guardian, you go over there, and I'm not gonna put an animation on for 10 damage. So yeah, there's a decent chance this thing will just decide to, you know, jump into the middle so that, like, stuff happens. But yeah, he's gonna be kind of a nuisance being kind of just there in the middle. Yeah, he's doing about what I expect him to do. These are monsters that all have the exact same issue. Let's look. From there, Performance of Sword would be able to hit us. Performance of Sword is 189 attack and would do like a lot of damage. But it's kind of our only option if we want to hit that thing with Fire Reaper. We don't even kill it. That's a shame. We can at least test this way how much damage we do to it. 154. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Flame Manipulator can't even get here. So sure. I think we'll just do this. It's fine. Feels kind of like a blunder on his part, or her part, to be quite honest. That also feels like sheer stupidity, allowing that to happen. I'm gonna back you off. And, well, I know it isn't really doing that much. Hitting him twice for 10 might just be able to push this over the edge to finish it off next turn. So her biggest threats are almost gone. Oh. Oopsie. This thing is in the diagonal, but you know, things are different. Now Performance of Sword is gonna kill Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress probably. I say probably. I guess not. The thing is, right, you just done goofed. Although, yeah, no, that is. She'd have to get over there, which she can't, so. She done fucked up. Yeah, one. That's a shame, I guess, but. You know. Somehow we just destroyed the Javelin Beetle. Like it's nothing. Now we either go over here, which 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't like that fact. Or we just go back. Depend how much damage do you do on this thing? About 144, which is not bad. But like currently, it doesn't really hit anyone. Like I said, it's a super limited monster in that sense. Like if it had 2 attack range, it could do so much more, but alas, it is doomed by that fact. Oh yeah, it can do that for about 120 damage, which is like, it's not that bad. It is a decent amount of damage, I guess. $402. Here comes Cybersaurus. Oh god. Okay, so he's going like defense for some reason. Right, so I'm just looking in, right? 1, 2, 3. You could be able to move over there. I think that's what she's going for, or what. Go over here, 1, 2, 3. I can just move you over here and yeah, goodbye. And 1, 2, 3. I guess you can move over there. So let's see. These are not really the choices for taking care of you, so I think we'll start to back you off. Get you maybe in there. And yeah, let's go further on, right? She's got those 4 monsters left there. It's not the end of the world, really. It's like the worst spot to put your flame manipulator. It's not really that good of a spot for her either. Like, she can go over here and do stuff. Well, you have to get over there to even hit you. Your attack range is 3. It's not horrible. It's not a dangerous spot yet. But I am kind of envisioning that this might take a sec. We unfortunately have a bunch of guys that do not have high attack ranges. Like, most of my guys have pretty decent move, but like, yeah, the attack range leaves some stuff to be desired. Especially considering it's probably gonna take quite a bit to finish you off. You're 595. I mean, you can't even move over there anyways. That's the point. Ooh, yeah, we can do that. That's just 3. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. This is just a free kill. Or, well, a free hit doesn't kill it, but... You know, under different symbols that would have killed, put it that way. You know... Let's look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Back you up by 1. I'm just gonna allow him to get out the Guardian. We'll finish it off the turn afterwards. Simple as that, really. I don't know. This map just kind of... It's a cool looking map, I think, right? Like, it's a beautiful looking map, but it's always so stall heavy. Alright, I don't think he really did much there. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Goodbye, Flame Manipulator. Another free kill. Your SPA is, I don't think, a attack. Yeah, it's a healing thing. Yeah, that's close. How much attack do you have? 162, slightly less. Alright. I mean, the main threats are gone, but, like, Performance of Sword is like still a decent monster, all things considered, and like we don't have like a guy that can just wreck everything at the moment. You know what we can also do? We can also just put you there. Also, there's fucking Symbol is over there, like she does not care. That Symbol is just there. There for the taking. Although I kinda wanna finish off Performance of Sword before going even before even attempting a Symbol kill. Feet Demon. Yeah, it's just those three left. It's just that Performance of Swords kind of a pain to deal with. Yeah. You know, I don't even mind. Come over, get over here, Two-Mouth Dark Ruler. Get over here. He proceeded to get over here. Sure, let's watch as the twin-headed Thunder Dragon's reskin comes over to attack us. That makes no fucking sense. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Oh, you had like no health anyways. Well, you're not near anyways, so get some more experience on you, I guess, instead of wasting it on someone who's level 9. Ah, okay. Wasn't really paying attention to that, I guess. Not good. We did not do a good job there. I mean, if we do that, she literally can't reach us. Is that... Yeah, that's safe. I haven't even looked at the health of this thing. 801, great. Is that safe? It is. It is safe. But like, you know. Performance of Sword be real good for our, you know, deck. But like, I don't feel like going through all of this the whole dance of. Essentially, the only way we're really getting that thing is to sacrifice something, and like it's gonna just take so long to get it that it's just like, ugh, I don't feel like doing it. Okay, so it's over there now. So yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot. Especially if I just do this. Like that just. I mean, over there, I mean, yeah, let's just, like, not do that. Alright, well, this thing's over here now. It just threw itself in front of Fire Reaper, who is... Fire Reaper's just so good. I don't know what to tell you, man. How much does this do? 45. I mean, I know you're a guaranteed tenor. I mean, this completely blocked Kumotoko, by the way. I mean, what can you do? You can go over here, 1, 2, 3, hit nothing. You can go over here, 1, 2, 3, hit nothing. You can go over here, I guess, and hit nothing. Well, the story you can hit basically about nothing. That's really not that worth it, is it? Alright, end turn. Well, that's another kind of limiting spot to stand. Well, if there's one thing that Fire Reaper can't do is take hits. Alright, well, she can go over here, 1, 2, 3, and hit them. Or can go over here and, like, do nothing, really. I mean, I was hoping that we just get through a stalemate. Sometimes that happens when the game stalemates. After like 2 turns, I will just throw everything forward. Okay, you can now go over there and hit these two spots, which is sort of annoying. Fine. Kinda annoying, not gonna lie. It's not that much damage though. I mean, over there, you should come over there to save that. That is. I'm just thinking, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm just thinking of like a place where we can lure in. Like if we do this, she'll go over here, finish you off, unfortunately, because... Actually, never mind. Yeah, let's do this. I'm a little scared of Fire Reaper dying, though. That's the unfortunate thing. You're going over here, or you're going over here. No. I might just go after larvas and stay where it's currently standing. I really don't want that. Should be fixed by going over here, though. Like straight up. Yeah, no places to put you to go and target it. Same goes for Mr. Horseman. So, yeah. This does about how much? 144, which is at least decent. Oh, I see. You can prevent that, though. Well, I'm afraid Fire Reaper is gonna die regardless. Oh wait, what? 101? Where did that come from? How do you suddenly do 101 damage? I was thinking you're gonna do like 10. You know what? She must not have any defense. That's a decent possibility either. Yeah, very little. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, time wizards. Yeah, too bad, but you got this in like a minute. I'm assuming she's gonna go for kill on fire. Okay, never mind. Fire Reaper gets to live, which is a good thing for us. Because Fire Reaper is like our strongest attacker. And hey, at least we get to see it perform as a sword. Okay, well, where are you at? You're over there. You're kind of a nuisance, not gonna lie. Good job, Shining Friendship. Good job. Alright, next up, let's see. If you're 370 attack, yeah, you're gonna like murder him, but you guys just, I don't know, go after the symbol. We got Rocco Grotto here. Guess we could try something with him. Like Kumotoko can't even hit Rocco Grotto, so you know. I believe they're in the same diagonal, right? Or actually they're not. That's a shame. Well, I mean, in that case, time to kill the symbol. Oh wait, you can get all the way up there, nice. This doesn't take longer than like 2 turns, so. Ah, you're going back now suddenly. Also, we haven't lost like anyone here too. That's pretty impressive as well. This was a wood symbol, so this should do a pretty nice 313 damage. A little sad that that's like the most damage we've done in the entire playthrough, but I digress. Don't want to talk about that. $54. Let's see. Yeah, it's next turn we'll just destroy it. Probably no, one of the two. It's fine. It's because Kumotoko didn't want to fucking go anywhere. I feel like that probably took like 20 minutes longer than it needed to. I mean, I guess I could have thrown something away like a lot quicker. I'm just so used to playing it in like an Iron Man setting of not losing a single monster. I mean, they hit us 3 times, and 2 of those 3 times I think he hit us 4 times. And out of those 4 times, 3 of them were on purpose in terms of baiting. We got a full 100. You don't see that too often either. I mean, we'll take Performance of Sword. 229 isn't that expensive, and this is obviously, like, that free range is super good. We'll take Javelin Beetle because, like, it's a Javelin Beetle, right? Cybersaurs as well, pretty rare monsters, all things considered. We didn't get to see a whole lot of Cybersaurs, but I mean, 𝐒𝐔𝐂𝐊𝐒 bad. What else can I say? 𝐒𝐔𝐂𝐊𝐒 bad, very bad indeed. All right. Let's see what element will Yami Merrick have for us to take down in the next episode. Dark. Alright. We'll see how that will go in the next one. Sorry, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.